Welcome to Happy Glowy Gals. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Jess.
And I'm Renee, and we're two lifelong friends who want to bring our perspectives to all of the things and push ourselves, and maybe you, outside of our comfort zones.
More doing and less talking about the doing, you know?
This is an ode to us.
To who?
Me and you.
But also all of the other girls just trying to be better every day.
This will be a journey of self-discovery and pushing boundaries.
We're about to go deep
And dark.
and a little twisty on all things life, wellness, relationships, motherhood, and everything in between.
We want to be happy, glowy gals, you know? And this is our road to getting there.
Okay, should we switch gears and talk about our wellness journeys?
Yeah.
All right. So talk to me about like just bare bones before we get into any like type of like supplementation. What does wellness mean to you, Renee? And what does that look like on a weekly basis?
I mean, the term's
it's-
kind of loose now.
I think it's okay.
For me, it's more like doing what I want to do more. Like, for example, if I want to take the day, if like my nanny's here and I want to go get a pedicure or go sit in my car and stare off for a couple minutes, or you know what I mean? Like, or whatever, like just doing that. I feel like that makes me feel like I have freedom, whether that's just perceived freedom or whatever. It's helpful.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, it's just so wishy-washy right now because like I'm on the Ozempic, so like I'm not eating very much, so I'm just trying to focus on protein, which is hard.
Yeah.
But I'm working out 3 days a week and I'm not pushing it because if I push it, then I won't do it.
Yeah.
So I feel like the 3 is good.
Yeah. No, that
So-
what kind of movement and workouts are you doing?
I do Pilates,
Pilates people.
Me and my siblings call it Pilates. But I do reformer Pilates 3 days a week.
Like traditional.
It's rough. Like the classes I go to, it's you start with core. You go right into it. There's obviously like cardio because as you move, and then it's full body, arms, legs. It's a full body workout. I feel good after.
That's
for
amazing.
Like a second.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm getting back into it. But I don't get that like people are like I work out because like for my mind, and I'm like I don't understand that.
Okay.
I don't get it.
You'll get there.
No, I've worked out a long time prior to this. I never felt that.
I also think you have Hashimoto's, and I think that drastically affects your energy levels too.
Yeah, like I don't like finish working out. I'm like, I have energy for the day. It's like, no, I'm crashing. Like I'm tired. I need a nap.
That sucks.
Yeah,
because it's like you need to be doing those things, and it would be good to get a reward for it, which would be like
that's
feeling
why
good.
I think it's good to stick to the 3 days. So I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't do the weekend. So I have some sort of like perceived freedom, like I said.
Yeah.
So it's kind of done in those 3 days, and then I'm like, okay. And obviously the weather's getting nicer, so we'll go for walks and go see the cows. And cows are back. They go to Flagstaff. We have neighborhood cows.
Aw,
like one of
cute.
the properties, they have cows, and they bring them to Flagstaff in the summer.
Welcome home, Moo-moos.
And they're back, so the kids like it.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you say about like it changes and it ebbs and it flows. I don't know. I think I never worked out a day in my life really before COVID.
That's
Like-
crazy.
Like I would occasionally maybe go to like a class or yoga class here and there, but I was never consistent. And I always kind of felt like before that, like I would look at my body and be like not connected to it. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't feel like
Uh-huh.
that's my actual body. I always felt really inflamed. So I think during COVID, I just started walking. Like I have a really like at that time, the position that I was in at work was super, super stressful. And so I started actually taking work calls from like 3 to 5 on walks because I was so cooped up in the apartment. So I would just go and by the time I was done with my calls, I was like 5 or 6 miles in. It was crazy. But I started to like crave it and I just started walking. And then eventually when I moved down to Florida and I was doing like some row classes and I started to get into group classes, which honestly I was really intimidated by before. So I feel like once I broke down that barrier of like having the confidence to walk into a class, that helped.
For sure.
And then when I moved down to Florida during COVID, I wanted to be able to do something that I could do anywhere. And then that's kind of where Orange Theory came into play because you have one membership and you can go anywhere
That's
in the
good.
world, which is super convenient, and the exercises are the same. So I started doing that, and I only started doing that 2 days a week at first. Um, and that was really great. I think at the base of it for me, the things that really like, yes, daily movement. I work out 5 to 6 days a week. Um, sometimes that's usually classes are 5 days a week, and then 2 days I'll do like a really meaningful, like I'll get in a couple of miles of like an intentional walk in and take it easy. But I think that when I break it down, it's like it's probably heavier weight training and nutrition that changed everything for me. Like
Oh, for sure.
I doing Orange Theory the same amount of time, I was not getting the results I wanted until I started understanding like what I was putting into my body. Once I started removing things, and like I don't really want to talk about that because it's here nor there for everyone. I think you have to make your own decisions. You have to do what's good for your body. But like for me, once I started taking out things that didn't feel right for me,
Yeah.
like my body changed.
Yeah, if everyone just like listened to their body after they eat something and like really like, okay,
Yeah.
do I feel okay? It's like
And also like calories in, calories out. Like I don't really like I think I'd be lying if I said I didn't pay attention to them. Like, but I'm more focused on the like the quality of the food that I'm eating now more than ever. Like I really limit processed food entirely. And now like once I've done that and I'm monitoring, like you can't work out and then consume 3,000 calories and think that you're going to see results. Like you won't. So I think for me, it's been quality of nutrition, my overall lifestyle changes, daily movement of something. But I'm sorry, I do get up in the morning and go, and then I do have energy afterwards.
I mean,
I,
that's
I
really great for you.
apologize. I apologize.
I just like wish I understood.
But I will say this week, it might be the change in the weather. I like again, listen to your body. I just needed to sleep in the morning, and so I did. And so I went to class. Also, my back was all fucked up, but then I went to classes in the afternoon at night. Because I don't know if it was the cold weather, but your girl was tired.
No, yeah, like if I don't want to do something, I have no problem not doing it.
No.
Like at all.
I think, and then another big thing that's like helped me drastically is like just routine in general. So for me, obviously, it's like being consistent with my movement and my workouts, but then also, I never did this prior, but it's meal prep, and it's less so to control the food, but it's more so to not worry about
Decision
like
making.
decision making and decision fatigue during the week. Because if I'm like working until 5 and then I'm exhausted and I'm starving, I'm just gonna grab something, and like
Yep.
and don't like honestly, nothing I have in my apartment anymore is bad. It's just not. But it's sometimes I will, you overconsume or you underconsume, or which is actually, which is even worse when you're under consuming. So it just helps me stay on track, and I
Is there
like it.
anything that
It's kind of
helps
methodical.
you? Is there anything like tips that help you with like the working out consistently, or like because like you said you weren't always a worker outer and then you became one? What
I
made
mean,
you stick to it? You think?
I think we are all lying if we say that seeing the physical results is not encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was initially
Uh-huh.
my motivation.
Motivation.
But then I think the further along I got into it, it truly became, I feel really good. Like
That's good.
when I'm at the point now in my, I guess, workout journey where I actually feel off when I don't move my body.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
And I crave it. So I think it started off as like a physical thing. Like I wanted to feel better in my clothes. Like I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
like really like feel like I belonged in my body again. And once a lot of that inflammation went down, I was like, oh shit. And then I started just getting a lot more energy by doing it. It also, when I was going through everything, the very beginning of like my grief, it really gave me a place to put my energy.
For sure. For sure. For
And
sure.
I needed an outlet. And that, I mean, it really, really helped. So
That's amazing. Yeah, I
that's
mean,
what I
it's a
do.
total I mean, you've always been like thin and
Yeah.
But like just looking at old pictures of just like the lack of inflammation now, like in
Yeah.
your face, like
Yeah. It's crazy.
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
And
crazy.
I can even see, I was never fat. I never,
never fat. Not even not
listen,
never.
I'll say, I don't care. I've never weighed more than 115 pounds in my life.
Mhm.
It's just the way that it was distributed and how inflamed I was. And even over this last week with like being down at home, the food, the candy, like all this, I see it in my face more than but I see it instantly. And that's a really good place to be, where you're at a place where everything is like, you've really cleaned up everything and you can see things instantly. It's sometimes, and it's hard to get back on track. You just got to like one day at a time.
Yeah.
It's just how bad do you want to feel good? And it sounds really fucking corny, but I know that, I get to move my body every day and I get to wake up, and that's not a given. And so, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm not motivated, I'm like, okay, you're not dead. Like,
Not yet.
honestly. Yeah.
Not
But, like,
today.
I want to be the best version of myself. Like I think it's true what they say, you got to choose your heart. Like I'd rather, honestly too, in this week, like hurting my back, like I can't imagine not being in shape and having this happen, because that's fucking sucks. It sucks.
No, it's like as we get older, just like the little things, the little pains here and there that creep in, and it's like, oh, I can't really move like that anymore. And
no, but I don't know. I'm 38 and I'm the most proud of my body I've ever been. So that feels nice.
You go,
You go, Glen Coco, you go.
You go.
And then we should start it's at the basics for me. It's movement of some sort every day, resting when you feel like you need to rest, and dialing in your nutrition. Like I really don't fuck around with processed food anymore because it's killing you.
Mm-hmm. It's
like,
tough.
I know like people like everything in moderation, but for me, it's like I'm like, no, maybe like some little things here and there if like it's unavoidable, but
Well, and also like
really,
you were just, your body was all out of whack, your stomach.
yeah,
You'd feel it. Like,
oh yeah,
it didn't sit well with you.
No. But then that kind of goes into supplementation, and again, like talk to your doctor. Like we're not your doctor.
It's funny because like I talked to my like main doctor, not my main doctor, but my
don't talk to GPs.
She literally was like, don't take supplements, don't take vitamins, don't take that because it's not regulated. I'm like, everything is a risk at some point. You have to like outweigh like the risks and the benefits. Like,
I truly believe you should be getting the majority of your vitamins and nutrients from the like nutrient dense foods, like for the most part. But there are people that are deficient. Like you have to take supplements. Yeah,
I'm like super deficient.
So you have to do your research on where your supplements come from.
Yep. And just see how you feel. Like I've been feeling so much better taking the things that I've been deficient in.
So talk to me about what you take, because we take a lot of the same things.
Well, in the morning I have to take my thyroid pill. I have to take my Levo, and I take my antihistamine, and then I wait because I can't eat. When I take that, I have to wait like an hour, and then
that's annoying.
Once I eat, I'll take my vitamins, whatever that may I probably won't eat breakfast. I might eat like a bigger lunch, and then I'll take my vitamins then.
Yeah.
And in the morning also I take my pre and probiotic. It's seed. That's the one you couldn't take because it was like rough on your belly, but like this keeps you regular. Like the seed is amazing.
Well, maybe we talk about like as you go through your probiotics, I'll talk about like maybe we talk about type, and then I'll share mine.
Yeah, so mine's seed. It's a pre and pro. It's great for me.
And I take the Just Thrive probiotic and antioxidant. This has been that.
I mean, I went from like my whole life maybe going once a week.
Poopy?
And making that like that was my normal. And then I had IBS, so I wouldn't go for 2 weeks sometimes, and then it would all just come out like mass exodus, terrible, TMI. But now I go like sometimes it's not every day, but like every other day, which is like that's pretty good for me.
That's huge.
And I feel good.
No, with the I feel really like my stomach feels calm on that. I'm a once a dayer. I hope to be, except when I'm traveling, and then
if you're traveling, like last week when I traveled, I like could not go at all. The entire time I was in New Jersey, I didn't go.
It's awful. But yeah, the seed for me, like I tried it. You're up to, it's usually 2 a day, and I couldn't
Sometimes
even get
take
past one.
Sometimes I
Yeah,
take one.
I couldn't get past a 1. What else do you take other than your? Do you take? We take the same multi, right?
Yeah, the Mary Ruth's liquid.
Liquid. Yep, we both take that.
Don't get the raspberry flavor. Do not get the peach vanilla. It's
No,
disgusting.
awful. It literally it tastes like bad alcohol. It's so bad.
I gagged just smelling it. I don't know how I ever. It was the most disgusting thing
Just
I've
get
ever
the
tasted.
strawberry, and then you have to refrigerate
It's raspberry.
Oh yeah, raspberry. You have to refrigerate it once you take it, but it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. I got from Amazon these little these deep tablespoons. It's one, but they're deep, so it's you can drink it. So I poured 2. It's easy.
Yeah.
I found this. I got so many ads for this. Primal Queen.
What's that?
It's bovine uterus powder containing fallopian tubes, bovine ovary powder, kidney powder, heart powder.
Yeah.
So it's just beef or reproductive organs.
That's great.
I think it's been helping with my periods.
Yeah.
I just keep getting ads for it, so I've been taking it.
Okay.
Whatever. It's this will make you skinny. I was like, okay. And then I've been taking D3 and K2.
Yes.
But this.
Oh, so the one. Okay, yeah.
All of the supplements.
That's what you're deficient in, right?
It's one of the things I'm deficient in. So one a regular bottle of this is I don't know, maybe 4,000 IUs of D. So this is 10,000, and you have to take D with K2 in order for it to convert or whatever.
I just ordered
This was from online.
I just ordered the Symbiotica one.
That's so expensive. Oh, yeah. That's what I was taking,
right?
And it was just not enough for me, so I was like, I just really need to get it in.
Okay.
And then I take the Symbiotica B12 B6.
Okay, so we both
also deficient in this.
Show that up front because we take that. I've been taking this for over a year now. I take that first thing in the morning, right before I work out, almost like a pre-workout. And I get so much energy from that.
I don't understand what that means. I wish I did.
But I love it. I actually feel I could tell for me with that. I could tell when I don't take it. So it's 12. It sounds like a lot, but it's 12 squirts under the tongue in your mouth.
Doesn't taste bad.
No, it tastes fine. I actually went down to six squirts. I take half.
Oh yeah, because you had too much, right?
I was it was working too well, and because I got my blood work back, and they're like, yeah, you could still take it, but just cut the dosage in half. So I did that.
And then I've combined because I was taking iodine and selenium separately and all these things. But I found that Pure Encapsulations did a thyroid support complex.
Love Pure Encapsulations.
So it has vitamin A, C, D, only a little bit of D, so it's not too much. Iodine, zinc, selenium, L-tyrosine, ashwagandha.
And what do you take that for?
The thyroid.
Okay, support.
Because I need to take selenium, I need to take iodine. But it has all of the anti-inflammatories, turmeric in it. It has.
I wonder
ashwagandha.
if you, and this is just us I wonder if you don't need the Mary Ruth's multivitamin if you take that.
We'll see. We'll see what the blood work says.
Yeah.
When it ever comes back.
Yeah, if it gets
2
lost.
weeks.
I take the B12 B6 as well, and that's the only. And then I just ordered the D and the K, and then the multivitamin.
One thing I haven't been taking that I forgot about because I have too many things is iron, because I was deficient in iron.
Yeah, well, Mary Ruth's has some iron in it.
Yeah, so we'll see what the blood work says, and if I need to continue to take more, I will. But that's it. And then at night, I take magnesium glycinate Pure Encapsulations.
Same, twins. I got you on this too. A year ago?
I think more than that.
Yeah.
No, I think we actually were on it, and then we realized we were both on it.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So actually, Jordan's sister is the one who told me about this. Her doctor recommended this when she was pregnant. Magnesium
you feel it.
This, if I had to only take one supplement for the rest of my life, it would probably be magnesium. And that's a big statement. It's so good I took that specifically at the time for sleep, but it's so good for your whole body. It really just puts your muscles and everything at rest.
Everything.
It's good for recovery.
You physically feel it.
You feel heavy. After an hour of taking it, you're like, okay, it's bedtime.
I feel released. My whole,
yes.
I usually clench my hands and I clench things. I always feel like my body relaxes. Truly.
Well, giving magnesium like every which way. So I take the pills, and then you taught me about the Symbiotica magnesium spray.
I don't do that every night, but I will try to do that. Spray on
This
the feet.
is lovely. It's topical magnesium. It's sourced from the Dead Sea. It smells like lavender. It's like an advanced
Has a
like
bunch of stuff in it. Has like
transdermal
ashwagandha.
delivery. Yeah, it does. You're supposed to spray 15 to 20 sprays on your body onto clean skin. So sometimes I do it on my feet and then on my torso.
I do it on my belly. I've done it on my like throat. I'm like, heal, thyroid,
heal. But it's got so it's magnesium chloride, ashwagandha, dragon's blood extract, Japanese honeysuckle. It's delicious. Like I recommended this to our friend Jess, whose son struggles with sleep and doesn't like want to take things. It's like your sleep
calls it my magic pothin.
Magic pothin. It is a magic pothin.
Mm-hmm.
But I think magnesium game changer.
It is. It's really great.
So I think we take a lot of the same things. We talked about probiotics. The only things that different that I take the, and I left them in the fridge. I take the Symbiotica glutathione. It's like a pouch. It's a liposomal delivery.
I've tried that. Like it makes me gaggy. So I was like, I'm just going to stop.
It doesn't bother me. For me, with like how much I'm working out and weightlifting, it's critical, I feel like, for recovery. And then also, Jesus, it's good for your skin. Like it really helps with like fine lines and wrinkles. I also take, in the morning, in addition to, in the morning, I take my multivitamin, my B12, my B6. I take the Array MB2 or MB1 as my pre-workout. And this is really like it's for like optimal like metabolic burn. And it's also got a little bit of a probiotic in it. So I'm all probiotic.
I think I'm going to start taking a, whatchamacallit, like that Keon.
Yeah, the aminos.
The amino acids, just so like I don't lose, build muscle, but like just so I don't like lose more. So
I do that as well. I don't do that every day, so I don't have it with me, but I do that when I feel like I'm not getting enough protein in.
Yeah.
Because aminos are the essential, it's protein.
They did like a study with astronauts who like obviously like are not moving their bodies and stuff. And they like didn't lose any muscle
when they were taking aminos. Yep. I take this Mary Ruth's. It's an herbal extract, liquid extract. It's the cat's claw bark. I know it's kind of
cat's claw. Yeah.
Cat's claw. I know this sounds super woo woo, but this is for inflammation. And you sent me something on this. Yeah, on this
the Instagram post
for TMJ, and I'm like, well, it can't hurt. I swear to God, this has helped so much with my facial pain. So,
did you lose a bottle of that?
Yes.
It's in my closet. I think Elio went into your room, and because I was
fucking
like, I saw that. It's in that like my shoe closet.
He took my brushes
because the brush.
Cat's claw?
Yeah. And I thought I saw it. I was like, no, I think I do remember seeing it in my closet.
That little shit. I also have started taking the JS Health fish oil, which really promotes heart.
I need like an omega-3 fatty acid.
Omega-3 fatty, like brain health. They almost have like a vanilla essence. It tastes really good. It doesn't give you any of that like fishy anything, but they're an Australian brand. The amount of screenings that Australian supplement brands have to go through, like this is super fucking clean. It's a great fish oil. I take 3 of those, and I also take their detox and debloat. I take one of these a day after I eat. Because I suffer.
What does that do? Does that help with the gas?
It helps with gas and just like debloating. It actually is like crazy.
So like really you take it, like are you ripping them or like?
It's basically milk thistle. It like helps with liver detoxification. I wouldn't say I'm ripping them. No, I just feel like I don't wake up like waterlogged. So, and then also at night on my hair journey, I've been on this for over a year, is Nutrafol. And I feel like
so what is Nutrafol? What's in Nutrafol? Like what's the active ingredient?
So there's there's their proprietary Nutrafol blend, which it's got, let's see, L-cysteine. I don't know. It's got like a lot of stuff. And then there's also hydrolyzed. It's like collagen, ashwagandha, turmeric, palm extract, hyaluronic acid, Japanese knotwood extract, black pepper extract, cayenne extract. But then you've also got a ton of it's got like 3,000 like mcgs of biotin, iodine, zinc, selenium, A, C,
Oh,
D,
wow.
E. It's got everything.
So it's like vitamins. Yeah.
Correct. But I also think like with the ashwagandha, like it's all about like it attacks like any reason why you could be losing your hair, like
Okay.
stress, all that kind of stuff. This shit works. I take 4 of these at night with my magnesium and I go night night.
If you stop taking that, like, is all your hair gonna fall out, or is it like,
No.
because there's like that medication people can take that like it's almost like
I mean,
I
to
forget what
be
it's
honest, I
called.
shouldn't say no. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna fall out. I just think you might experience some, like, your shedding might come back. After my mom died, like, my hair was just like falling out.
Yeah.
So I started taking it then, and I've been taking it now. I feel like my hair is growing in a lot faster than it normally would have. Oh, and then I think the biggest thing for me that I changed too in my journey is I gave up coffee, which is which was, if you knew me, was pretty crazy because I was like, I drink coffee every day, twice a day, forever. And I started only drinking the Peak Tea matcha. I can't see shit right now. Delicious. I do this with like honey and cinnamon every morning. Love it. I feel like that's also
Nice.
helped my skin a lot.
Oh,
because
for
matcha's
sure.
got some good stuff in it.
And the cinnamon is good. You're like a cinnamon head.
I know. I've also like cut back on my cinnamon because you scared me.
Why?
Being like
No, it was that one
that
type.
fucking
And
the
you said you had
lead.
the other type.
Yeah,
There
the
were 2 types.
cyan. I don't know, the good cinnamon. I take the good. I do
Well,
the
that's
good
good.
cinnamon. Yeah.
Oh,
trying to
I
think what
didn't
else
tell
is.
you. I stopped taking my ADHD medication and we're on a new one now. So I'm
I
starting
was
that
going
one
to ask
tonight.
you.
I'm starting
Okay,
that one
Mazel,
tonight.
good luck. Because did you tell her what
I
did
was just like, I'm so
what
tired on
happened?
it. Like it fatigue. So at first it was like I was falling asleep at like 6:37. I was like, I cannot go on like this. I
Yeah,
was so tired. And then like that went away, but I was just overall very fatigued. I was just like lethargic all day.
yeah,
So I can't. She goes, well, it's not going to get much better than this if this is how you feel now. So I was like, all right, well then let's not be on this anymore. And she recommended another one, not a stimulant. So we're gonna see
that's
how that
amazing.
goes. Mm-hmm.
No,
Just
that's
like fine,
amazing. I'm
just
glad she's like
trying,
working with you.
exploring. Mm-hmm.
You'll have to
So we'll
keep
see
us
how that
posted on how that
goes.
goes.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
will.
also on my wellness journey. Oops, my Theragun.
I need to get one.
Amazing. Love this.
You
Use
just
it
love
every.
It
Love
just
this.
looks funny.
Love it. This and also
Is that the
my
mini one or the?
my
No, that's the regular one.
Omnilux.
I
This
really
is the
want to get
regular one. I love this. I've been using this every night. It's like a red light mask. Don't ask how much I've spent in the last couple of months on like my
No, we
wellness
should
journey, but
we should add it up.
I
and
don't
like
want to.
do like a guess and like we do like an Instagram post for social media.
No, I can't see shit, so it's probably almost time to go. But like, I don't know. I do a lot. I also do the grounding well mat,
Yep,
and it connects you to
I
the
have
earth's
one too.
surface. I feel like that's really good for inflammation. I think that's really helped also with my back lately. I sat on that yesterday for like 2 hours. I just put my feet on it while I was watching TV, but I actually feel like that really helped.
I want to get one of those vibrational plates where you stand on it. It really is supposed to help with like lymphatic drainage and just like
Love it.
yeah.
So like, are you gonna
core.
get one of those mini trampolines?
So I was either gonna get one or the other. I might get the vibrational plate.
That would be really fun. You should do it. I'm gonna put my thing on. Oh, and then you see my facial. My what's it called? My higher dose. I do the higher dose sauna bag. I bought that in January of last year and I use it probably 3 or 4 times a week. It's basically like a sleeping bag that's like a sauna. It's like an infrared sauna.
It's really good for you.
It's really good for you.
It's hard though.
Yeah, it's not easy. But I go in there for like an hour at night and I watch a show and then I shower and do all my shit. But I feel like it helps with like recovery and just like overall detoxing.
Yeah.
I'm all about the detoxing and like inflammation because I had so much of it. I was so inflamed. It was so bad. So,
I
and
think a
now
lot of people are and don't realize it.
well, when I had gotten after my mom passed, I got all my blood work done. My inflammation was off the charts. which made sense with like my stomach issues and everything. And I got my blood work done a month ago and I have no inflammation in my body anymore.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. So it says it could be, who knows? According to the psychic, I have an autoimmune issue with inflammation.
She was a fucking huckster.
I think so. I think so.
Pissed.
Also, I was also thinking you paid for 2 people.
Well, I paid for time. So she kept it at the 2 hours, which was like fine.
Okay. I've had to go
I mean,
back
it
and
was
think about
funny.
that.
It was a funny
It
experience.
was a night.
Like,
yes. It was
it
a
night. It was fine.
It was a night. But no, it was fine. So that's, I mean, listen, let's wrap it up. That's our beauty and wellness. I think we can do a get ready with me and like all the products that we use. Oh my God. Justin Timberlake.
The concert.
Yeah, I didn't tell the masses about him.
Well, you went.
I went on Tuesday night. We went. It happened. We had amazing seats. I basically was like, we were like face to face with him. It was fucking wild.
That's crazy.
One of the best nights ever.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And I'll leave it there.
Like,
it was insane. He was wonderful.
I'll
He
see
redeemed himself.
Did he?
He did. In terms of like, he puts on a fucking show. Let me tell you something. That boy can move. Although I have to
he
wonder.
Didn't do that stupid little dance he did.
What dance?
Remember that like meme
Show
that
me.
people post?
Show me.
Me? No. Did you know what I'm talking about? I'll
No,
show you.
I don't know.
I'll show you after we.
Okay.
Wow.
No. The only thing I will say about the whole show is I have to wonder if Jessica Biel. Well, I mean, we know he's maybe not the most faithful, but the amount of like crotch grabbing, boob slapping, like I don't know, like it's very vulgar
of his dancers
with his dancers. Like, why?
Because he's sexual. Don't you know that?
I don't know.
So
It's
sexual.
like, it's not like this is a movie where you're like in character. Like you're just, I understand it's a performance, and maybe I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm not so like theatrically inclined, but like you're just dancing. Like there's no need to.
That was always his shtick, though.
But you're a married man now with children. We don't need to see you thrusting. I mean, I liked it, but like it made me sad for your wife a little bit.
I mean, I would think that cheating on her is definitely more hurtful.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Maybe. I have to go and meal prep for the week. I went to a bookstore on Friday and I got I don't do Whole30, but I got the Whole30 cookbook more just so for ideas and inspiration.
Yeah. No,
And
it's hard thinking of what to cook or eat.
it really is. And like I actually sat down last night and opened a fucking cookbook and made like a grocery list based on recipes.
Nice.
I know. So I'm going to give those things a whirl this week. This week is chicken salad week, chicken tacos.
I love chicken salad.
Beef bowls and beef tacos. And that's it. And maybe some salmon.
You should just come move out here and then you can cook for me.
Oh, okay.
You could be my little cooker, my little bodyguard, my little carrier.
I don't think we talked about the bodyguard comment, but like we're at over an hour.
Okay, we'll talk about it another day.
Basically, I'm Renee's bodyguard. I pick
She's my
things up.
carrier.
I put them down.
I'm so delicate.
I went to Zara yesterday to feel something, and I got this cute. This reminded me of you. This sweatshirt.
It's like really cute.
It's like it's stiff. It's like
I
thick.
ordered a Scott Disick Talentless set.
You did?
I did because I have this is Talentless and it's like thick.
No,
really
you
good.
look really good in them. You look. I tried this on and it had matching pants, and it looked like the set that you always wear on the plane, but the pants did not. I look like I took a dumpy in my pants, so I did not get them. But I did get like this cute little sweater for like the holidays. It's got like bows. It's very cute.
Holidays
coming
up.
I think I'm gonna throw a cocktail party.
That's fun
for the holidays. I know
because you're so popular. Allow your friends and stuff.
No, like my 3 friends. But I always do like a really pretty tree, and like no one ever sees it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a fucking holiday party.
Why not?
Like, why not? It could be good for me. I'm going to this like Michelin star dim sum restaurant on Wednesday night with some coworkers. So I'll keep you posted.
That sounds fun.
I'm excited about that.
That'll be
really
fun.
Excited about that. I'm not excited about work tomorrow morning.
No,
or
work sounds
Tuesday.
really terrible. Like for everyone, everyone's
In
just
the
like
world.
really,
Yeah.
just
I know. I think everyone's really stressed. Like, I think the election has everyone really stressed. I think everything's more expensive and we're not getting raises that are in line with like the expenses. Like,
Yep.
even yesterday, I was in CVS and we were walking around. I'm like, why is this bottle of shampoo this much money? It's
it's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
It's crazy. I bought 4 nail polishes and I was already 2 in. Like, I was already at the register. I was already ready to pay 4 nail polishes and a bag of gummy bears. And it was like $70 and a lip liner. What?
Every price tag is just like fuck you
Yeah.
because
Seriously.
you can. Fuck you.
Because I can. I have to clean up all this shit around me now and meal prep.
Yeah, me too.
This was fun. Okay. If this doesn't
You
record,
it's you. You have to upload.
so do I do it now?
Do you have a thing in your corner that you could press?
Yes.
Okay, let's just say
Lay bye. Okay.
Okay.